Carlos Brooks, you're a fighter and you're also an instructor here at the Tiger Schulman School. What's that like? It's almost like a double life.
It's an experience. I will tell you that. It's a great experience. Not a lot of people could say that they could train and actually work and actually do what they love for a living. You know, so it's something very amazing. I'm very lucky to actually have this experience.
How long have you been with the organization?
I came in working since 2005. Actually started training in 2004. It's probably like 9-8 years I've been here. Yeah.
You had a rough last fight. It was against Tom DeBlas in Bellator, and I know that you came away with an injury.
Yeah.
Are you going to fight again, or is your future like kind of up in the air?
Done. It was like, again, it was a sad end to the fight, which I could have finished it. I don't know, but again, hats off to him, because he had, he won his fight. But my career's not done. Hopefully have a fight coming up. April 4th. And see what happens. It's going to be kickboxing in the beginning, just to test everything out, and then from there, go back to MMA if I can.
Do you prefer MMA over kickboxing, or?
Well, I love kickboxing. That's my root. That's where I came from. So, but MMA is a challenge. It's something different. It takes you out of your element. Of course, kickboxing is what actually got me so good at what I did, got me to do MMA. But I like the MMA aspect of it, the grappling and the wrestling and the kickboxing and the intrigue is anything really amazing.
Do you have any goals you're working towards in terms of fighting?
Basically get back into it. I've been out for close to a year now, due to the injury. So April 4th was the day of the fight that I got injured. April 4th is the fight that I'm going to be fighting on again. So it's like, whoa. But I want to start nice and slow, like I've always started. I started my training very slow. So my career is very slow. So I'll do the same thing with that too.
Can you say what your injury is, or you don't want to?
I'm sorry?
Can you say what your injury is, or you want to keep that secret?
Actually, I got poked in the eye and actually scratched my cornea, and the eye got pushed in, and I got a minor fracture on the orbital, and they had to put a plate inside, so I had 2 screws, and just have to wait. Actually, they put the plate for a reason, because I wanted to continue fighting. And it's actually, he said it was actually going to be stronger than bone. But, you never know. So I'm giving it time for it to heal, and then from there I'm going to come back.
So it's not going to affect, anything in the future? You could still be a model further down the line?
Yeah, well, actually a lot of people look at me and say, you had a surgery? I'm like, yeah. No, you can't tell where they actually did the surgery on or anything, because the doctor was pretty good.
Yeah, it's not noticeable at all.
No, not at all. It wasn't a major wasn't a major break. It was something that they just a precaution. Since I do what I do, I could have left it there like that. But just as a precaution, he said to just do that.
Gotcha. So where's Carlos Brooks in 20 years?
Owning a school. Finishing here, hopefully, having a lot of accomplishment in my fighting career, and hopefully have my son in here training with me.
How old's your son?
He just turned. He's 2 years old. He's about to turn 3 this summer. So I'm excited.
Well, how old does he have to be for you to bring him here? Do you feel comfortable bringing him in?
6, but he's already punching and kicking. The other day, he actually punched him in the face. Actually hurt. So. He's don't want to push it on him. I want him to actually want to do it. Because a lot of kids do turn away from it when you really feed it into them. So I want to make him make the decision he wants to actually come and do it. But it's actually 6 years old. That's where we're starting.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's it.
All right.